Hello everybody, this is PillarTrading.com and we are looking at a video today of live ES trade. You're looking at the ES continuous contract. It is April 15th and it's about 4 hours before the opening bell. Let me just show you what I'm looking at and see the gap fill play that I'm trading here. The gap fill today is at 12:07 evens, closed up here at highs. And what happened was we had an unfilled gap down here during yesterday's trading hours only session. We bounced off a measured move from trading hours only lows before the bell to highs of yesterday, early morning highs I should say, swing highs. It bounced and hit a negative 23% target. From that bounce point we never got a complete pullback. We went up in a series of extensions, so we have yet to get a complete pullback all through trading hours. Didn't trade. Finally, we have gotten a pullback to that level, which is 12:01.75s, front run by a tick. I front ran it by a tick at 12:02 evens. Okay, and just buying two contracts, anticipating this gap filling today at 12:07 evens. So now it's just a matter of letting my first targets and my stops do the work for me. You just set it up and see if you can't get in a reduced risk trade. Now, what's going to happen when this first target fills? You're going to see my stop loss will automatically move from -6 ticks to -4 ticks, and that is when my risk will go from $150 of initial risk to $25. So a really big jump after that first target gets hit, keeps you in the game. And then the last contract that you have is this runner. 12:07 is the gap fill, so we're just going to move it up to 12:06.50s just to front run that gap fill by a little bit, make sure we get a fill. Because once you get up to those highs again, people are going to be anticipating double top and they're going to be selling into the gap fill. So don't want to be right on it because you may not get filled. So just a little bit in front. And it is after hours, so it is trading extremely slow. I'm going to take a break here and come back once we've gotten a little bit closer to getting our first target filled. Okay everybody, we are back and my first target, 12:02.50, is currently trading. You can see I've still got a contract out there. It hasn't actually moved through 12:02.50s, so I haven't got a fill yet. But things are looking good. We did get a bounce off that level, so which is always nice. May have gotten in a little bit early, but you never know in the Globex session, especially after a big move down like this. And I've got this halfway back short drawn up. Just for everyone that is trading this gap fill, I've gotten tons of emails from people asking, well, how do you know whether or not the gap fill trade is going to come through, which side of the 50% is going to work out? The answer is you don't know. But the strategy that is in place, the reduced risk strategy, eliminates the need to know if this gap is going to fill. I don't need to know if 12:07 is going to trade. What I need to know is that I can get 2 ticks off of this level at 12:02. That's all I need to know in order for the system to work, because it's once I'm reduced risk, once this target is filled and the maximum amount of money I can lose is $25 on this trade, well, automatically my risk reward jumps through the roof. So I only need one trade to work out here, because if these 12:06.50s do trade, and I am front running this gap fill by 2 ticks just in order to get filled, but you're looking at risking $25 in order to get 4.5 points on the ES per contract, which is $225 plus your initial plus 2 ticks first target. You're looking at a trade worth $250 and you're risking 25. So show me another strategy that can do that. Again, guys, this is not a strategy that's based on indicators or wave theory or anything like that. It's very simple. It's price action, and it's measuring price action using Fibonacci retracements. And there it is, first target filled. And you see that my stop automatically jumped up. Here you have price has gone through my level. You can see I've banked $25 on the day, and this is my unrealized profit here at currently trading at $25. So I am anticipating these 12:07s trading today. It's going to be a big fight back here at the halfway back short, I'm anticipating, because serious move down. There's going to be people who wake up and see this move down and think short. But always look for that gap to fill. Never trade against the gap. That's what I tell all my guys when I get questions about that. So again, I'm going to come back in a little bit when we've gotten a little bit closer to that gap fill, maybe around news time, just to give you a little update about an hour before the bell, and then once this market opens up, we'll see where we're at. So I shall return. Okay, everybody, we are back looking at this gap fill trade. It is about 45 minutes before the opening bell. We just had news come out right at that halfway back, like expected. Saw some heavy selling. It did break by a tick, which was nice. Saw some heavy selling right at the news, and it has since bounced back at that at its next 50%. So if I show you that, it's bounced back at this 50%, which is good news for us, and it's shown strength in the market. So we are anticipating going into the open, targeting the full gap fill, front run by 2 ticks. We are looking at a 4.5 point move here. So all things looking good on the trade so far. Give you a little bit more update as progress continues. Okay, we are back looking at this gap fill trade. Had about 35 minutes after the bell, and there we just got filled at the 12:06.50s for the gap fill. We are officially out of it. You can see we are at a high tick of the day. The high tick following the low tick of the day, which is this drop down in price here, and we're going to wait to see if they sell this gap fill. If they don't, remember now, the target on this move is all the way up at 12.10 evens. So still room to run on the bullish trend. We're going to wait to see if that trades. It looks like increased strength here. If they sell it, it's going to be right now. If not, we're going straight to 12.10. So good morning trade, up $250 on the first trade of the day, risking 25. I can't go wrong with that sort of math. So hopefully you found this video enjoyable. If you did, please visit the website at www.pillartrading.com to learn more about these setups and the terminology that you hear in the video.